Let's play Plead the Fifth with Orlando and the Freak Show on Wild 94.1. Hooked up by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, who's taking the stand?
Meredith, the troublemaker.
What did I do?
She is taking the stand. She has been sworn in. She's going to give you the truth. No chaser. All right? There you go. You sipping on coffee. You ready to get all your energy up.
Get ready.
Yeah. All right.
Whatever's about to come at me here.
You got 3 questions coming from us. You got 3 questions coming from the room. And you get to pass on one of them. Are you ready, Meredith?
I guess so.
Let's see. My question, my question is, with you having children and you being in this radio game and just life, really, your life is a book from where you went to school, Jacksonville, moving here, not just the job, but just all your experiences. When it comes to those experiences, what is one thing, as your children start to look at the annals of mom's kind of life, what is one thing that you are going to dread having to explain to your children?
Oh, there's several.
Just one.
Because YouTube's going to be living forever, it seems like.
Oh, you on the YouTube?
All these Plead the Fifth
Right,
are on that YouTube.
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. There's just everything, not just college, not just working at this station, that station, but your entire life between Plead the Fifths alone is out there for them to look through. So what is the thing that you would dread having to explain to them?
Besides having to hear about my sex life, which I'm sure that's going to be painful to explain if they have any questions, I would say being in the New York Post for standing outside of Tiger Woods' house in a bikini holding up a sign. I think that's probably going to have like a little explanation, a little like, hey, maybe you don't want to go this route. And I knew once I was about to do that, like I wasn't going to be marrying like a politician. I was not going to be,
you went viral for getting naked. Basically.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And you take advantage of the whole situation at the time, and it worked. And I got, and I mean, online, it was published. It was great at the moment. And I don't regret it, but still at the same time, having kids, I'm going to have to explain that one day.
Like if they come to you and say, Mom, I have a chance to go viral if I get naked.
Yeah.
You really can't say nothing.
I can't because I did that. I did it. And you don't want to support that decision, but Mommy, you did it. And
holding
of course
up
they're
a
going to
sign
say
saying,
that.
Tiger, I won't hit you with a golf club.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, exactly.
I won't say anything.
I won't say nothing, Tiger Woods, y'all. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good one. All right, Davi.
All right, Meredith, congratulations. The NFL has just fired Jay-Z and hired you to put together next year's Super Bowl halftime show. Round of applause.
Let's do it.
Meredith has got the job.
Okay.
Jay-Z's pissed.
Right.
Beyonce is side-eyeing you.
Beyonce is mad at you, girl.
Right.
Who is stepping on that stage next year in Glendale, Arizona?
Okay,
Wow.
It's going to be a collaboration of many people. First up is none other than the number one Britney Spears is going to hit the stage. No, that's not
The NFL is mad.
I hope that stage ain't high because she gonna fall off that bitch.
I'm gonna do throwbacks to maybe 90s and 2000s music. Let's also.
You serious about Britney Spears?
Yeah. What? I didn't sound like I was joking.
Okay. I thought you did that as a joke and was about to give us the real one.
This would be a huge comeback for her, and I feel if she hit every mark, and she is a true performer and a dancer, so I feel like she would really go out there and kill it. And then after that, I feel like her and JT could make up, and then he could go up on stage once again with her, and then maybe in sync we could have a reunion of them out there. That's right.
We want people to watch.
Yeah, no, they are.
So you basically, as the executive of the halftime performance committee for the NFL, have decided that enough black people watch this year.
Okay.
We don't need y'all ever to come back.
Okay, and then to close out the show, we got
Coolio.
Usher's gonna close it out. Got it? Okay.
There we go.
I like it.
Welcome back, black people.
Hey.
She got her share.
Round of applause.
Oh, my
Round
God.
of applause.
That would be the first halftime show where the performance ends up in the tent with CTE. Because Britney Spears would be in there getting her brain looked at. Wow. All right, wow.
I like this lineup.
I don't think you keeping that job long. I'll tell you that.
It's one and done.
Yeah. They're like, the NFL has moved to the Lifetime Network.
Yeah. We're done with you now.
All right, let's see here. Buck, what you got?
All right, Meredith. Cell phone cameras haven't been around more than 10 years. If you had a chance to have someone record a moment of your life since birth, what is that one moment that you could look upon now?
Well, I've traveled the country a lot, and I don't really.
in a van.
It was in an RV. Thank you very much.
Van.
Maybe when I lived in Hawaii. If not that, then I would definitely say just, going to like a bunch of national parks. But I'm thinking like when I lived in Hawaii and like waking up to see the ocean and like whales jumping out of the water. Like those are monumental moments that people travel to go see because for a lot of people it's once in a lifetime. And I have no recollection of a lot of it. And I wish it was recorded a little bit more.
So you wish you could go back and see whales. You can go now and see whales.
I wish that there was a little bit of my life recorded of me, I guess, exploring the country a little bit more, and more specifically when I lived on Hawaii. And I went to school there for a while. So
All she got
cool.
is those Polaroids of her in the van.
Yeah. It's so sad.
We have a text wondering about your worst Valentine's Day ever.
Yeah, not having anybody in my life and not getting anything, not receiving no flowers, no nothing. As a matter of fact, I was looking on like my memories on socials and it comes up as, wow, no one cares about me today. I got nothing, received nothing. And I see the struggle of like being single and living in Tampa or even up in Jacksonville. Having no one to love or love me. Yeah, that sucks.
Wow.
Serious.
By the way, there's a bunch of responses about your halftime show.
Okay. Yeah.
You have one person who said, great choice, Britney Spears.
I love it.
But then you have a barrage of people under there saying, cut her mic off, please.
That's what I want.
That halftime show is horrible.
Okay.
This show is finna suck. I would watch that train wreck, but it would be a train wreck.
That's right.
Meredith's halftime performance is a perfect bathroom break.
For you, I'd be watching it.
Just saying, that's what they love.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see here. We have a few other questions. I think Dobby is grabbing somebody on the phone.
Okay.
Let's see if there's.
Do I need to?
I don't know if he's
keep
gonna
my
hang up on him.
Plead
or,
just in case.
Yeah, you might need that plead. All right, so Dobby has somebody on the line who has a question for Meredith.
Oh Lord.
Let's see. Hey, what's your name?
Pete.
Pete. All right, Pete. You got a question for Meredith?
Yeah.
What is it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, say something happened to your husband, and the only way to save him to pay for his medical bills is for you to sleep with his best friend.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
So to save my husband, I get to sleep with one of his friends.
She said, "I get to, not I have to."
Did kind of notice that.
Whoa.
She said she get to, so she's got somebody in mind. So now that's to save him. Like, is it money involved? Is this dude willing to pay?
For all the medical bills.
Okay, dude's willing to pay all the medical bills, but you got to sleep with him.
And there's no other way around it. Like, I can't make the money or anything. If that's the case, I mean, it sounds like I got to take one for the team. Make sure my husband can stay around, be a daddy to my kids.
Who's the dude, though? Like, who's the dude? Like, who would you most rather that to be?
Well, this is not a part of the question.
I think that was part of the question.
It
Wasn't that part of your question?
It was not.
Yeah, see, he said that was part of the
All I
question.
hear is
That was part of the question.
That's silence. So probably one of them. We'll just leave it at that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, there you go. All right. All right. Let's see. The last one here. Anyone got that New York Post link? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. The one
You
with
can Google it.
You
It
want
comes
naked?
right
Yeah, you
up.
can Google her. It'll come right up. It's a red bikini top. She was out there outside of Tiger Woods.
Holding up a
Tiger Woods
big old
don't
sign.
take interviews from her right now for that same reason. Let's see. This has one that says, what are the top 3 groups of fans that you do not want mad at you?
Fans.
Is that a cancel culture type of thing?
I think so.
Yeah, like top 3 groups of fans
Oh.
out there, out there in the world that you don't want to come at you on the cancel.
I feel like doing this job, you don't really want. There are expectations. Whatever we say, any type of opinion that we have, there are going to be people that are on the opposite side. People get mad at us for the silliest reasons, even when we make it like a simple joke, not even like one that's really harsh or anything like that. So it just comes with the territory that people are going to go against us. That being said, I don't want anybody to like go against me. I don't even have to pick 1, 2, or 3. It's like I don't want any group to just try to either annihilate me or cancel me or anything like that. I purposely live my life to try to be a little bit more easygoing and so I could sleep at night. I don't want anybody to come at me.
Political answer.
Great political
100.
answer right there.
No problem.
I think you need to be a politician instead of handling the halftime show. Because I know damn well there's 2 or 3 groups that I'm like, I don't want no smoke with them.
I'm mad.
Let's see. All right, so you have answered those 3. Now you just have a boomerang to give back to the room. What would you give?
So I was like, do I want you guys to pick a halftime show or do I want you guys to talk about something that's going to be hard to explain in your career to your kids one day?
What do you got?
So I'm going to pick the hard to explain to your kids. What's something that's going to be hard for you to explain to your kids one day that they ask you about that happened in your career?
I think for me, it'll be, man, I've talked so much about like my struggles in school and how it just wasn't the best time for me. I think like if I had a kid and I was trying to push him to do his best in school,
but Daddy,
he'll be like, "Well, you got kicked
you got kicked out.
Homework.
Daddy, we're gonna teach you a word called hypocrite.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't know. What would you have to?
I mean, I would say trying to explain why I have so many nicknames. I walk into random rooms and Davi's calling me Buck Nasty. You call me Buck Wild, and then I got my little 6-year-old going, Daddy, that's not your name. Why? Why this? Why that? He just called me Buck Nasty last weekend.
Oh, see, yeah, you got to put him hands on.
He called you that?
He called me Buck Nasty, and I was like, oh,
Buck Nasty.
Hold on.
I call you Buck White.
Buck White.
Buck
I
White?
call you Buck White, too, which will probably end up getting me in trouble.
Canceled.
I'll be canceled. I will. Let's see. For me, explaining, it'll probably be when they get older and we start talking about their dating and stuff like that because like everything that, you know, like why me and their mom got divorced or, you know, how that came, how we even got together. Like, I think once you get older and you start explaining the story to them, they kind of, you know, I mean, the definition of a shotgun wedding, like, I mean, all that. Like, I mean, I think that those are the things that I'm going to have to at some point explain to them. And, I mean, but it's all about their memories. They don't remember any of that. So, I mean, that would be backstory for when they get older and they have to make decisions about who they date.
Yeah, it's part of your story. I'm sure they'll ask you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will, but they better not try that while they're young. I want that up. All right, Meredith, you have officially got done with your plead action up in here.